Namo Namaha. Lobha Moolani Papani Sankatani Tathaivacha Lobhat Pravartate Vairam Ati Lobhat Vinashyati. Greed is the cause of all sins and troubles. Greed results in enmity, and one who is greedy is eventually destroyed. So, Tarakasur was killed by Kartikeya, the son of Shiva and Parvati. So, after the death of this mighty Asura, his sons were left rudderless. So, he had three sons, Tarakaksha, Vidyunmali, and Kamalaksha. So, these three sons decided to undertake severe penances and propitiate Brahma, Lord Brahma. So, Lord Brahma appeared before them. They did penance for thousands of years, and at the end of it, Lord Brahma appeared. And they said, see, our father is no more, and there is nobody to guide us anymore, and we don't know what to do next. But we've decided that, and all our possessions are also destroyed in the war. So we need to start from the scratch. We pray to you to grant us a boon. We want to build 3 cities that will be invincible and impregnable. They will be like, they will be an impregnable fortress, and they will protect us and our countrymen. And we want it to last forever. And Brahma said, see, nothing can last forever. Nothing is everlasting. So I can grant you the boon. You can go ahead and make your 3 beautiful cities, and they will be very strong, no doubt. But it will not last forever. The 3 cities that you will build will be mobile, and but on a single day, on one day, for a single moment, the 3 of them will come together, and at that moment, by a single arrow, it will be destroyed. So this is the prophecy, and Brahma leaves. So the 3 brothers are not worried much, because they say, okay, all right, that the incident will happen once in 1,000 years, and that too just for a moment. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. So Maya, the celestial architect of the Asuras, is summoned, and he fabricates these 3 cities. So the first city is made of iron, and the gates of the city are on earth. The second city is made of silver, and the gates of this city are in the sky. And the third city is made of gold, and it is in the heavens. So these are the 3 cities, and they are mobile. They'll move. All right. So the entire Asura community, so the 3 cities together are known as Tripura. So the Asuras immediately they throng to the new city. They move with their families, and they begin to live in the 3 cities. And for a long time, life is very peaceful, and the 3 kings, Tarakaksha, Vidyunmali, and Kamalaksha, they rule well, and peace reigns for some time. But with time, they get bored, and the old enmity and the old feelings of inadequacies arise, and they are asuras basically. So they begin to feel like their old selves again. So they decide to harass the people. They said, forget it, now we need more. They want more. Okay, they're not happy. So they say, why only these 3 cities? I want to grab the earth also, and grab Indra's heaven also. Why should we forego that? So the greed overcomes them, and they begin to harass the people, raid the women and the sages, spoil their yagas on the sacrifices on the earth, and so much so that they begin to trouble Indra's heaven also. The devas are being troubled, and these asuras, the 3 of them, their people. So now this becomes a big torture for the devas, and they approach Shiva, and they pray to Shiva. They say that the peace of the 3 worlds is now lost. Oh Lord Shiva, please help us. What is it that we must do? Then Shiva says, don't worry. He tells Indra, take your devas and go and fight the war with the asuras. Fight them back. And I will send Nandi and my hordes also. So Nandi and the Ganas also come to support them in the war. So a very fierce battle starts. It starts from the topmost city. It begins in the heavens, and then it moves to the next city, and then finally comes to the earth. So Maya, who is fighting on the side of the asuras, Maya knows that, somehow he's beginning to sense doom. So he warns the kings. He says, no, see, I don't think we're doing the right thing. Let us control. It's okay if we are not able to capture. It's okay if we don't become the lord of the three worlds. Let us be content with what we have. But the kings are not going to pay heed to him. So Maya has to also his loyalty, so he continues to be with them. So in the war, he creates fire, he rains wild animals, all sorts of wild animals to drive away the devas and the others who are attacking the asuras. So finally, in this battle, Vidyunmali is killed, and immediately the asuras go back into Tripura and the gates are shut, and all the dead asuras are, they go and they're put into a small pond, and that with water, and anybody who takes a dip in that water will come to life. Okay, so Vidyunmali is also dipped into that pond and he comes back to life. Meanwhile, Nandi fights a severe battle with them. Nandi is also fighting the battle, and it was because of Nandi that Vidyunmali had lost his life. But now he comes back. And in this whole commotion, the earth itself, so fierce, so terrible is the battle, that earth is moved from her orbit, and she begins to fall downward into Pathal, into the subterranean world. That is when Vishnu assumes the he comes in the guise of a bull, and he brings the earth back, and then he runs into the city of Tripura and into that little pond which is a magical pond that brings back people to life and gives strength. So the bull enters that and then drinks the water of that. So everybody is agitated. So what is this bull doing? Coming into, who is this bull? They don't know. And so the fight goes on. Eventually the fight now shifts to the battle. Now comes to the lowest level, the city that is on earth. And Tarakaksha, who is ruling earth, he fights fiercely and drives them away. So at one point it seems as if the asuras are winning and the devas are on the ebb. So that night the asuras they gather and they say they are rejoicing. They feel, look, we've got just one more day to go. Somehow we have to survive one more day, and then we will be the masters, and we'll be the masters of all the three. Well, everything, all the wealth and the power, everything is going to be with us, and then our happiness will know no bounds. So the greed is at the peak now. All right, then, but Maya is he's there, he's standing aloof in quiet contemplation, because he's able to sense something else. He quietly tells the kings, he tells them, see, let us not rejoice too much. Do you know, it is now time for our three cities to come on the same, they're going to be on fall, they will align themselves, they will fall on the same line. It's only a question of few more hours from now. And then he said, oh, no, don't worry, that's just going to be for a moment. Yes, I know, Shiva is going to, since he has sent his Nandi and his hordes, he's going to plunge into the battle. We'll manage that. We'll make sure that Shiva does not strike that single arrow. So they know Shiva might do that. So, well, but the inevitable has to happen. So the time comes and the three cities fall into alignment. And at that instant, Shiva raises his bow, and one single arrow, and all the three cities are destroyed in one go. And just then Maya happens to be en route, and then Shiva feels, oh, Maya is my devotee, he's also going to die. Just then Nandi overhears, and he says, no, if he's your devotee and if you're feeling so much from him, I will protect him. So Nandi goes before the arrow, moves Maya away from that, the path. And that's how Maya, the architect and the devotee of Lord Shiva, is saved. However, the three cities are destroyed. The three kings are destroyed along with their subjects. So Tarakaksha, Vidyunmali, Kamalaksha, the three sons of Tarakasur, also perish, and so also the three beautiful aerial cities and the people of and the asuras. So one who is greedy gets destroyed, says the Subhashitam, Ati lobhat vinashyati. Lobha mulani papani sankatani tathaivacha. So greed is the cause of everything. Lobhat pravartate vairam. Ati lobhat vinashyati. So that is the sad end that Tripura meets with, all because of greed. Namo Namaha.